Friday Talkie. Okay, I had planned for this to be my 4,000 sub question and answer, Q&A, whatever video, but I haven't hit 4,000 yet, and I actually want to talk about one of the contributing factors for that being the case. YouTube. They've changed their homepage again. You will know this already, you don't need me to tell you that. Some of you like it, quite a lot of people I know absolutely don't. Reason being, it makes it really hard for you to see new uploads by the channels you've subscribed to. Because it used to be they were all in one big clump and it was like, here they all are. Now you've got to scroll down. Yeah, it's nice that you can see if a channel has uploaded more than one video. That's cool, but you've only got a finite amount of space for it to fit channels in. You know, it puts them all in a vertical column, and I haven't actually counted how many, maybe 20 channels, and if there are more, if you're subscribed to more than that who've uploaded on that day, you just plain don't see them unless you click the button. So to keep up to date, you've got to scroll a long way and click a button, and people just aren't going to do that. They're not doing it. I know they're not doing it because my views and the views of a lot of other channels that I've looked at and people I've spoken to have at least halved. I mean, just bam, overnight your view count halved. And that is bloody appalling, really. I went to the YouTube blog to see what was being said there, and YouTube's view is, yes, some people, a lot of people like it. There are some people that don't like it, but lots of people like it, was their view. And then I looked at the comments and everyone was screaming blue murder, we hate this, we hate this, we hate this. And I mean, I have to speculate as to why YouTube stroke Google would do this, and the only thing I can think of is they don't actually want us to watch videos unless they're the ones that YouTube themselves are promoting. Either they're the big money-making ones, and I'm not talking about the guys in the community who've got partnership and are making a few, you know, pocket change here and there. No, I'm talking about the humongous, great big 100,000 subscriber channels. They want to promote them. They're the ones you will see up there, and the TV channels. These are the ones they want you to look at, and the ones who are paying. There is a facility I saw quite recently, you pay to promote your video. Whoa, scary. But I don't want to go on to a whole big rant about that. This is just me speculating as to why they've done what they've done. And I mean, it makes business sense. Why are they going to spend on server time and bandwidth on a whole load of videos that aren't going to make them any money? That will be their point of view. From a business point of view, totally understandable. From our point of view, it's a bloody disaster. But there is a way around this, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you will have figured this already. But I'm just going to point my camera at the screen and show you what I do, because I was so damned annoyed that I was missing so many good videos. You know, didn't know when they were being uploaded. There is a very easy way around it, and let me just give a quick demonstration of that. Right then, so what we get at the moment is this god-awful column of not very much. I mean, that compared to what we had is rubbish. This is what they want you to look at. All this crap. Don't care, not interested, do not want. However, this here, the little button up on the right with your channel name on it, click over on the triangle bit on the end and you've got this box here. You'll know about this already. Just go straight to the one top right, subscriptions. I mean, I don't want to be teaching Granny to suck eggs. You probably all know about this already, but I've just got to mention it for those who haven't realised it's there. Look at that. Everything that's see, I didn't know Richard put that video there. That did not appear on my stupid crappy little comment that they give us. Beautiful. Everything you want, everyone who you're subscribed to, everything they've uploaded recently, it's all there. And that's how I'm using YouTube at the moment, because they force me to, because I want to see what you lot are uploading. It also actually pisses me off that on the home page You don't have the most important thing. Where's your inbox gone? It's not there. That was the thing I always went to. I looked at the videos afterwards. The first thing I wanted to do was go to my inbox. And now, I mean, if they're trying to save bandwidth, they've really shot themselves in the foot, because the first thing you do is load your home page, and the second thing you do is go to your inbox, which means loading another page. Where's the saving bandwidth? It's stupid. They are not as clever as they would like to think. Right, moving on. Right then, next. Did I say that already? Possibly not. Games collections. I got to thinking about this quite recently while I was, what was I rummaging through? It was what, yes, it's these Mega Drive, Genesis, Nomad games that I've been uploading. You will notice that a lot of them are really quite rubbish. And you will notice I do put up a lot of videos of games that are rubbish. And you might wonder why. And I kind of want to talk about that a bit. I am actually a very, very discerning buyer when it comes to video games. I don't buy anything unless I already know that it's good. I don't take a chance. I don't think that looks like it might be alright. No. I read the reviews. I read lots of reviews. If I can watch a demo, I will. If I can play a demo, I will. I want to know, is this game good, before I spend my money on it, because they're not cheap. Consequently, I don't buy that many games, because I think the proportion of good games to bad is very low. So how come I've got so much crap? When I buy a system, very often there is a whole load of software bundled with it that the person who owned that system had bought. And very often an awful lot of those games are absolute crap. And this kind of got me wondering, why on earth has this person bought these games? The reputation of the games is appalling. I mean, very often I know before I put the game in, play the game, whatever, I know it's going to be crap. I'm well prepared to laugh my head off and slag it off or whatever. I know what's coming. So why did this person buy this game? And the conclusion I've come to, there are probably 3 reasons, perhaps. Maybe 4. Okay, one is they've just got absolutely appalling tasting games. I've got to wonder at the person who owned this Nomad, because all the games that are with it are sports games. My opinion of sports games is rather low. Which is not to knock people who play sports games, but if all you play is sports games, well, we won't go down that route. I don't want to be slagging anyone off or giving the appearance that I am or anything, because at the end of the day, whatever you're into, and it's all good. There's no one keeping score. So yeah, there's that. A person might have dubious taste in games, or they didn't buy the games themselves. Granny bought them for their birthday, something like that. You know how it is. They're just like, oh, little Johnny's got this computer, let's buy him a game for it. These are cheap, let's send him this. Then there are the people who just don't read the press. They go to the shop, they look at the cover and think, oh, that's got a pretty picture on the cover, that's got to be good. And they buy it all based on the screenshots on the back. Now, this hasn't happened for a long time, but back in the 8-bit days, the screenshots that would be on the cassette were very often not of the version of the game that was on the cassette. Like, you'd be buying the Spectrum game, but the screenshots were of the Amiga version. Stuff like that. That was very common, and people would be fooled into buying a piece of junk. So yeah, and if they hadn't read the reviews, they wouldn't know. And a lot of gamers didn't buy the magazines. They just wanted to go in and buy a game. If the pictures looked good, they bought it. So there's that. There is one other circumstance I can think of where it's possible to develop a big collection, or get a big collection of crap games, because I have actually done it myself. My Acorn Electron, I've got a lot of games for it. I bought them all myself, or almost all. I've been given a few recently. But just looking at the collection I bought myself, a lot of the games on it are crap. And it would be a fair question to ask, why did you buy that? It's a piece of junk. And there's the thing, and I think this might be true of a lot of people. I lived in a little village, and I was like, how old was I? I was about 16. I didn't drive. You know, to get about, I had to use the bus or go on my push bike. The village shop newsagents, they did get computer games in, and once in a very, very blue moon, among all the Spectrum and Commodore 64 games, they would get an Electron game. By God did I buy it. It didn't matter what it was. It was so hard to get games for my computer that whatever came out, no matter how crap it was, I bought it and I played it. And I played it a lot because I wanted to get my money's worth, and I knew it was going to be a long time before I got another one. And I wonder if this is... It won't be the case later on. I mean, by the time the Mega Drive, the good games, it was easy to get and there were lots of them, but I think in the 8-bit days sometimes it was hard to get the good stuff. Little shops wouldn't stock the expensive games, they were only stocking the budget titles, and there were no big... I mean, W.H. Smith started stocking them, Boots were stocking them for a while, but if you didn't live in a town where you got big Smiths or Boots, you were pretty much screwed and had to rely on the little shops. Even independent computer shops in my area. There was an independent computer shop in Milton Keynes, and it was great. If you had a Spectrum or a Commodore 64, you were very well catered for. But if you had anything else, you really struggled to find anything good, because again, they might have one AAA title and maybe half a dozen other lesser known titles. It was bloody difficult. And I wonder if this is how, when I get a system that has got a whole load of bundled shite with it, if this is why. It's got to be one of those. Either the people couldn't get the good games, didn't know what the good games were, got them bought for them, or just had appalling taste. I don't know if there are any other reasons really why that would happen, but it is something I puzzled over for a while, and I thought I would talk about it. Now, shout out time. Okay then, today I'm going to shout out Jurassic Junkie. I will put the link down below. This is not actually your typical shout out. Absolutely check out his channel because he is an incredibly cool guy, and he's got a few videos here. They're varied. You've got pickups, you've got New Year's resolutions, pickups, subscriber giveaway, Christmas present, varied and good quality. And I think the thing I like best about this guy is he talks well. He obviously knows what he's talking about, comes across as a very intelligent and clever guy, and he's very interesting to watch. But this is not actually why I'm shouting him out. In fact, it's not specifically his channel I'm wanting to shout out, though obviously it makes sense for me to do that. But what I really want to bring to your attention is something he has done, which is this website, YT Gaming, YouTube Gaming. How to explain it? Your videos on this website, it's all about bringing together the community into a single place, and not so much about bringing, well, yes, about bringing the people together, about giving you a place to go where you can find all the game videos, rant videos, review videos, pickup videos, all in one place. And here is the clever bit. You don't have to embed. You don't have to even go here. You don't have to go to this site to get your video put on this site. This is really, really clever. I'm going to show you. I'm just going to go straight to it. Let's go to the gameplay page. Lots of videos of gameplay footage. Look, there's one of my... God. Yeah. I fill my sidebars with text, and of course that's filling up here, which doesn't look so good here, but is necessary on my channel, I think. But yes, and I didn't have to come here to get my videos embedded, and neither did any of these other people. And here is the trick, and it is incredibly clever. On each of these categories there is a tag, there is a key word, and it is just here. So for the gameplay videos, YT Gaming Gameplay. Copy and paste that, make a note of it, remember it, whatever works for you. And when you are uploading a video, when you're putting in your tags, your keywords, put that in there somewhere, in amongst your tags, and as soon as you do that, it becomes searchable, referenceable by YouTube. The YouTube search engine function thing will pick up on your video having that tag, and as soon as it does, this site will list your video. And provided you've gone to the appropriate area and used the appropriate tag, hey presto, your video's here. And it is so cool. You can, you know, if you're into your rants, and I know quite a few people are, you'll find them here. Oh, he needs more. do rant videos, go and get them listed there. Reviews, yeah. You can find them all in one place. And that is fantastic. The technology he's used is, I mean, I build a website and I don't know how this works. I know he's used PHP and probably MySQL. I don't know how that works. It's over my head. It's clever stuff, and I like to think I'm clever, but I'm not that clever. Pickups. What do we got? Loads. Yeah. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. I can't encourage you enough. Check this channel out. Get involved. It's worth it, really. And that is YT Gaming. And it's by jurassicjunkie. I will put links down there. Yeah, down there. Okay, moving on. Alright then, closing comments. Sometime this week will be my 4,000 subscriber Q&A. You can still ask questions. If you missed the video last week, that's the place to post questions. Last week's Friday Talkie. I'm expecting to do the response to all of those questions sometime in the middle of this week, because it's getting quite close now. What else? What's coming up? Next system review, and I tell you what, I am really enjoying doing them. So, and just looking at the viewer count, so it seems that people are enjoying watching them. So there will be more. There will be lots more. I mean, even if none of you were watching them, I would still be doing them. So it's good that you're watching them. The whole purpose of them is to embed them on my website when I have a page for a system with all the system information and blah blah blah. I like to do the video for it as well, so that's what that's all about. Next one is probably going to be the Commodore 64 GS, the game system. Probably, unless I change my mind, because I have been known to do that. Yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you for watching.